So far I have no other ideas for videos, but there are still a couple of remakes of Unity maps, recreated in creative mode. So today I'll show you these maps. And before we start, join my Discord server where you can chat with people, submit your maps and suggest ideas for videos. Now let's get started. The first remake for today is a remake of Slime Climb by Milkoa. I've been waiting for a worthy remake of this map for a long time and someone has finally done it. This remake is as close as possible to the original in both gameplay and visuals. The only thing that doesn't look like the original here is the lack of rising slime. But this is not the fault of the creator of the map, but of the developers, who for half a year of the creative's existence have not added a single new mode. Where are the new modes, Mediatonic? But despite this, the author tried to recreate everything as accurately as possible and my rating is 10 out of 10. I already talked about this remake in one of my old videos, but then I didn't rate it normally, since the topic of the video was different and this is just a remake. But now I will rate it as it should. Like the previous remake, this one is very similar to the original. The visual here is the same, except that it is in a different theme. The rooms are mostly taken from the original. Also, unlike the original, every door opens, which means you can go through this map along your own route. My rating is 10 out of 10. Next we have a remake of Space Race by Batile. In general, all his remakes have the same problem, because if you even look at this protrusion, you get the impression that he was making the map as quickly as possible. Although he makes very cool remakes, why can't he at least straighten out some details? And here again there are speed arches in place of the low gravity zone. I think they can just be removed from here, but overall the remake is worthy, 8 out of 10. And again a remake by Batile, but this time a remake of the Slime Scraper. By the way, who didn't know, this is my favorite map of all Unity rounds. If we talk about the remake itself, then everything is the same as with the previous one and the rating is also 8 out of 10. Fifth remake, Big Fans by Germastorm. Although the original looks like it was created in a creative mode, this remake turned out to be very similar to it. There are no mods used here, but it is very similar to the original. I like the remake, 8 out of 10. The next 3 remakes were made by me, so I won't rate them. And the first one is a remake of Night Fever. I made it almost immediately after drawbridges were added to creative mode. Also, I didn't use any mods here, but I tried to make it as similar to the original as possible. I look forward to your rates in the comments. Next is a remake of Seesaw. I originally hoped this would be a great remake, but later I realized I didn't have the budget to make an exact copy of the level. I was very upset and simply put the blocks in place of the missing seesaws. Don't rate it, I'm disappointed in this map. And the last remake for today, the Hoverboard Heroes remake. This time I used mods when making this remake, but it still turned out so-so. Firstly, the level turned out to be much slower. And secondly, I didn't know how to make a low gravity zone, so I just put the drum pads here. Can also rate the level in the comments. That's all for now. I wanna say that now videos will be released every second half of the week, and not just on Friday as before. Thanks for watching, join my Discord server, like and subscribe.